How do you think we can solve this situation of these young kids getting into these gang-related activities? How can we solve this situation? Most people think of Sweden as one of the most peaceful countries in the world. But there's a whole other side to Sweden, a darker side, a side full of violence, drugs and gang-related activities.
2 unga män sköts till döds i Tensta i nordvästra Stockholm under måndagskvällen.
Det är ingen som kan få stopp på våldet.
Gunshots echo through a Swedish shopping centre as a bank robbery ends in a violent shootout in broad daylight.
The deadly truck attack in Sweden with all the hallmarks of terrorism, the attacker using a vehicle as a weapon.
Before we continue with this video, there's 3 things I need to tell you people. Number 1, my name is Cosmos and I study construction in Sweden. My goal is to be the best construction worker so I can help the people in Africa. Number 2, this video isn't meant to bring down the reputation that Sweden has around the world, because I do think their reputation do perceive them. Sweden is one of the most kindest place in the world and one of the most safest in my opinion. They have a great culture and a great sense of humor. Number 3, the reason why my friends and I went out and asked the people of Stockholm about this question about the gang-related activities is to know what they think and how we can solve the problem that is plaguing Sweden, which is the gang-related activities, the drugs and the violence. That is the reason why we went out and asked the people how they felt and what they think and how we can solve this problem. With all that said, let's time for us to continue the video. What are your thoughts of the gang-related activities in Sweden?
I think it's a big problem because people die and it's not. It's a serious problem, I think.
I don't like it at all. I think it's very unnecessary. People die because of drugs and other shit. Also, they can't control their lives otherwise. I think it's not good at all.
I mean, it's not a good environment. It does not portray like our society as being like very safe, I would say. That's, yeah.
It was interesting to know what the people thought about the violence and gang-related activities happening in Sweden. So we asked them, how can we solve the problem? How do you think we can solve this situation of these young kids getting into these gang-related activities? How can we solve this situation?
Well, I guess it's something that needs to be solved on multiple levels, both on increased police presence, but also social work and support to families and communities in these areas.
Like, it should really be talked about more, because then I feel like if more people like actually know how bad it is, then more people can go together and try and stop it together.
Like open up more job opportunities, I guess, because money plays a big part in why people do certain things, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. The community should have like organizations and activities for the teenagers in these small areas and keep them busy with other stuff than criminality.
As we all know it, drugs and gang-related activities has claimed so many lives. So we asked the people, what do you have to say to the mothers that have lost their children due to gang-related activities? Let's say Anna's mother or any mother that's lost their children to gang-related activities was watching you right now. What is your message to them?
I feel very sorry for them. I suffer with them, I do. I feel bad that it's going to happen and it still happen and everything, so I suffer with them.
Everything's gonna be okay. I know you're living through a hard time right now, but just keep pushing it.
We are sending love to you, and it's awful. The stuff that are happening is awful.
Yeah. It's very unfair, and I wish them rest in peace.
I don't know if I'm in any position to comment or give them anything. I mean, it's horrible for them, and I grieve with them. It's very sad for everyone involved.
I'm very sorry. It's like the worst thing to happen to a mom, to lose her son.
Yeah.
It's sad, it's very sad.
A wise man once said, it is better to speak up when it is necessary, and this is the moment where it is necessary to speak up, because the gang-related activities that is happening in Sweden has claimed so many lives. The drugs that is happening in Sweden has claimed so many lives, has destroyed so many families. So I am so grateful for everybody that stood up to do this interview with me. It means a lot to me, more than you people can know, because talking about the problem that is happening, it is a first step to finding the solution. And I was so happy for people that gave me their opinion on how we could solve this problem and what we could do better, because they are the people. We are the people, and we are the ones that get to make Sweden better, and we have to stand up to the reputation that we have put out there. So yes, I am so grateful for everybody that stood up, and my condolences to every mother that has lost their child due to gang-related activities, drugs, and any form of violence. That is unacceptable. I just want to say sorry, and I hope you have a great day. Yeah, and things will be better. And if you have been watching till now, I just want to say thank you for watching, and yeah, bye.